트럼프는 하버드 대학교에 대한 연방보조금 지급을 전면 중단한다고 발표했습니다. 하버드가 정부의 다양성 정책 관련 요구를 거부했기 때문이죠. 정부가 제시한 요구는 다음과 같습니다. 다양성 형평성 포용 프로그램 DEI 폐지, 친팔레스타인 단체 활동 제한, 외국인 유학생 정보 제출, 교수진과 교육과정의 정치적 균형 확보. 하버드 측은 이를 학문과 표현의 자유에 대한 침해라고 반박하며 수용을 거부했습니다. 사실 이번 조치의 핵심 배경에는 캠퍼스 내 반유대주의 문제가 자리하고 있습니다. 하버드에서는 유대인 학생을 겨냥한 시위, 혐오 발언, 수업 방해 등이 이어졌고 학교 측은 이에 대해 맥락에 따라 괴롭힘 여부가 달라진다는 식의 미온적인 태도를 보여 비판을 받았습니다. 트럼프는 하버드가 공정함을 가장한 차별을 해왔다고 비판했습니다.
I'm curious with Harvard. We saw the Trump administration today announced it's cutting around $2 billion or freezing $2 billion in funds to Harvard because the campus has serious problems with violence and with anti-Semitism. We saw President Obama, former President Obama, side with Harvard, which rejected the Trump administration's demands. I'm curious, where does the administration see this going with Harvard and with other colleges and universities in America that are refusing to reform in wake of the sort of craziness that we've seen take over some of them?
Thank you, Matt, for being here, and thanks for the question. When it comes to Harvard, the president's position on this is grounded in common sense, in the basic principle that Jewish American students, or students of any faith, should not be illegally harassed and targeted on our nation's college campuses. And we unfortunately saw that illegal discrimination take place on the campus of Harvard. There are countless examples to prove it, particularly with the stunning confession by then Harvard President Claudine Gay, who said that bullying and harassment depended on the context. The president at that time made it clear to the American public he was not going to tolerate illegal harassment and anti-Semitism taking place in violations of federal law. So the president made it clear to Harvard, follow federal law, no longer break Title VI, which was passed by Congress to ensure no student can be discriminated against on the basis of race, and you will receive federal funding. Unfortunately, Harvard has not taken the president or the administration's demands seriously. All the president is asking, don't break federal law, and then you can have your federal funding. I think the president is also begging a good question. More than $2 billion out the door to Harvard when they have a more than $50 billion endowment. Why are the American taxpayers subsidizing a university that has billions of dollars in the bank already? And we certainly should not be funding a place where such grave anti-Semitism exists.
아시아계 미국인에 대한 입학 차별도 있었죠. 하버드는 아시아계 지원자들이 높은 학업 성적과 시험 점수를 보였음에도 불구하고 입학 심사 과정에서 개인적 특성 점수를 낮게 책정하는 방식으로 다른 인종 지원자보다 불리한 평가를 내렸다는 의혹을 받아왔습니다. 이러한 입학 기준은 아시아계 학생들이 성실하지만 개성이 부족하다는 고정관념에 기반한 역차별이라는 비판을 받았고 2014년에는 이에 반발한 비영리 단체가 하버드를 상대로 입학 차별 소송을 제기했습니다. 결국 2023년 연방대법원은 하버드의 소수자 우대 정책인 어퍼머티브 액션이 위헌이라고 판결했습니다. 그러나 그 이후에도 하버드는 DEI 프로그램을 유지했고 이는 보수 진영과 정부의 불신을 더욱 키웠습니다.
Peter.
Thank you, Caroline. To follow up on something that you just said, why do Ivy League schools get so much federal funding?
하버드는 연방 자금 없이도 막강한 재정력을 갖춘 대학입니다. 매년 수십억 달러 규모의 채권을 발행하며 자체적으로 연구와 운영을 이어가고 있습니다. 하지만 정부와의 갈등이 장기화될 경우 신용등급 하락, 투자 위축, 이미지 손상 등 직접적인 타격을 피하기는 어려울 것으로 보입니다. 그리고 그 중심에는 다음과 같은 질문이 남습니다. 정부는 과연 소수의 부유한 사립대학에 막대한 공공자금을 계속 지원해야 하는가?
It's a very good question, and it's a question the president has obviously raised in his discussions and negotiations with not just Harvard, but also Columbia and many other Ivy League institutions. We have the Anti-Semitism Task Force, which the president promised and delivered on. The Anti-Semitism Task Forces across the government, representatives from various federal agencies who meet on a weekly basis to discuss the question that you just raised. And I think a lot of Americans are wondering why their tax dollars are going to these universities when they are not only indoctrinating our nation's students, but also allowing such egregious illegal behavior to occur. Jeff, how you doing?
Fine, thanks. Thanks, Caroline. A follow-up on Harvard. The president floated on Truth Social, I believe, the possibility of removing tax-exempt status. How serious is that threat, and are there other universities he's considering? And then a follow-up question on foreign policy. Can you give us an update on what the president hopes to come from the next round of talks with Iran?
Sure. First, when it comes to Harvard, as I said, the president has been quite clear they must follow federal law. He also wants to see Harvard apologize, and Harvard should apologize for the egregious anti-Semitism that took place on their college campus against Jewish American students. There were professors who said that he had engaged in discriminatory behavior against Jewish students. Of course, you had the former president of the university saying bullying and harassment depends on the context. You also had an encampment on Harvard Yard that we all saw play out before the cameras. The university failed to impose formal discipline on any students for this anti-Semitic conduct violations, including the occupation of a campus building and the disruption of classes with bullhorns. The president believes Harvard should apologize to its Jewish American students for allowing such egregious behavior. As for the tax-exempt status, I would defer you to the IRS for any updates.
표현의 자유와 증오 표현, 대학 자율성과 정부 권한 사이의 충돌. 여러분은 어떻게 보시나요?